It says, "Yo, Mark, do you have a favorite strain of Mary Jane?"
I do. You never see it, though. It's called White Widow, but I have seen a pure White Widow maybe twice in the last 5 to 7 years. Very few people grow it because it doesn't yield very much, but it's incredibly beautiful strain. I've smoked it maybe on 4 occasions in the last 10 years, not very much. And if anybody's going to be there on Saturday with pure White Widow, please track me down. I'll be there at our booth selling free Mark T-shirts and hoodies. They'll be on sale there. We're bringing lots. I'll autograph them along with posters and T-shirts and things like that. And I'll be there for 6 or 7 hours, so I'll be there for a long time. So please come and smoke me up.
For sure, and the last time I saw you speak was actually in the summer at Vapor Central.
On the farewell tour. Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, exactly. It was a packed Vapor Central and a lot of knowledge from yourself, Marc Emery. And with you're going to be speaking in the evening on Saturday at the Freedom Fest. What can the listeners expect? What can the people expect from Freedom Fest?
Well, first of all, it's a great communal pot party. There's going to be probably 10 to 20,000 people there, depending on the weather, and there should be a lot of people smoking pot, and there should be a lot of people hopefully introducing themselves to other activists so that they can be contacted. I hope people are going to be exchanging their Facebook, addresses and their contact information so that people can get them out for political activities. I mean, Jody will be there promoting the Green Party of Canada as she's a candidate. So one of the things we hope to get people to do is join a political party, get involved in politics. It's a dirty business. It's disgusting at times. It's cynical. But remember, the people in power want us to get jaded and cynical. They want us to give up on politics because then they have more control over us when we give up on the system. In fact, when you participate in the system, when you make sure you vote, when you run for office, when you get involved in a political campaign, when you donate money, it gives you more power and more control over the system because you become part of the system. Your voice begins to matter, even if it's just a little. And as time goes by, you develop more contacts, more connections, more influence, and more power. Most of these political parties have committees that you can sit on right away and start exercising your influence and start making your voice heard within a political party. And it can be any political party. The Conservatives, the Liberals, the Greens, the NDP. If you join a political party, you begin to have a bigger say in the system, and more so, you actually begin to understand how the system works. And then you begin to become more effective in politics and changing the world.
Right, yeah, I agree. I guess my only hesitation would be with getting into this, the more you get involved with the system, I guess the more automatons you might encounter.
Well, the danger is to be co-opted by the system. You become so much part of the establishment, you're not recognizable as a rebel or a dissenter anymore. But we have a long way to go before we find ourselves in that position where we're the status quo. That would be kind of nice, actually. But we're not the status quo. We're on the outside looking in. And the people who are on the inside are largely older people who have been in politics a long, long time, and they want to keep the control of the game they've got going. So we have to crash that party. We have to get involved. We have to put a suit on. We have to go to meetings, boring, terrible meetings that we all hate, but we have to go to them. And we have to participate in this kind of boring, old-person political behavior because we need to take our country back, and it has to be done one dirty political job at a time.
For real, and that's why I'm glad to have spoken with you today on the Word of Mouth Wednesday, Mr. Marc Emery, and we're looking forward to the Freedom Fest coming up on Saturday.
Yes, ironically, I had to get court permission to travel to the Freedom Festival because my bail conditions don't let me leave British Columbia without getting a whole bunch of things from the court. So I will be enjoying my freedom, brief as it is and tenuous as it is, in Toronto. Come and get a T-shirt, a free Mark T-shirt from me. Look for myself or my wife, Jody Emery. We'll be there talking to everyone all day long, and hopefully we'll get to meet everybody who shows up.
Awesome. All right, we'll see you there, Mark.
Yep, bye now.
All right, thanks a lot. And the movement is going on. Free Marc Emery is the movement. And you just heard from the man himself, Marc Emery. You can check out TorontoFreedomFestival.com. You can also check out CannabisCulture.com. It's Free Marc Emery, and the movement goes strong. This is some more of that track from the Ground Luminosity. Free Marc Emery.
story's not over. Tell me, can you see the light change in the sky? There he goes, a hooded lion. The hood will fall, soon stand tall, the lion